the night Robert Burns' skull went for a walk. The moon that night escaped the pages of Macbeth to nestle in the margin of a sky where birds drummed instead of sang, and the kirkyard clock summoned midnight with a holy gong. A phrenologist, spiritualist, Victorian scientist, surgeon, and 2 workmen swaddled together to exhume the body of Robert Burns and raise him from the long dead. A dank black stone of the muddy underworld coughed out his skeleton as the lantern wobbled and ladder shook. In one fell swoop, they dismembered his head. 40 years after his death, all that was left was dust, where flesh once slept and accepted kisses. The heart dissolved and gone, living on elsewhere, like Bruce, whose silver-wrapped aortic chambers were tossed into the melee of battle immortalized. The heroic spleen and eyeball bereft, no gore like before, each organ a delicacy of fat for the worm's sword, just rot and parched bones now, aching to be used as weapons. From the pauper's grave to the mausoleum, with pillars and marble figures erected at the plough, his wife now buried too, people still unable to forget him. The bard could hardly be left in peace. Violent admiration is akin to love after all. They fumbled away from tomb towards the plasterer's shop on Queensbury Street, swinging the skull in a linen sack, the light carrying the creak of the casket, a fondled mandible. Each man tried their hat on the thing in turn, like the glass ossified fairy tale slipper. Who will be the fairest fit on this enlarged occipital lobe, which shows his love for animals and children, said the phrenologist, and the scientist kept the Paris cast for behind glass of an always lit university corridor. And the spiritualist held a seance and spoke in tongues, and the plasterer waved, heaved, and whistled, and the workman shared a cheese and apple sandwich. But Burns's hollow orbital sockets were as fierce as Fingal's cave, watching back in amusement, his spine patiently waiting through the nocturne, humming a tune for its reunion.